Want to skyrocket your YouTube views? It all starts with a killer thumbnail. Seriously, it's the first thing people see before deciding to click on your video. A scroll-stopping thumbnail can make or break your video's success. It's that important. In this video, we're diving deep into the art of creating thumbnails that grab attention and drive views. We're talking about the nitty-gritty, the stuff that actually makes a difference. First up, image quality. You can't skimp on this. Imagine scrolling through YouTube bombarded with blurry, pixelated thumbnails. Then, bam! A crisp, clear image jumps out at you. That's what we're going for. Think of your thumbnail as a billboard on the highway of YouTube. You want it to be the most eye-catching thing out there, the one that makes people slam on the brakes and say, "Whoa, what's that?" And it's not just about resolution, it's about relevance too. Make sure your image directly relates to your video's content. Don't mislead your viewers with a clickbaity image that has nothing to do with what they're going to watch. Remember, we're building trust here. A high-quality, relevant image shows you care about your content and respect your viewers' time. It's like that old saying, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Humans are hardwired to connect with faces. It's in our DNA. So if you're featuring people in your video, make sure their faces are front and center in your thumbnail. And don't just slap any old neutral expression on there. Go for the gold. Amplify those emotions. Is your video funny? Go for a big, hilarious grin. Is it a suspenseful thriller? Capture a look of sheer terror. Remember, emotions are contagious. The emotion in your thumbnail will bleed through the screen and grab your viewers' attention. Think about it. You're scrolling through endless thumbnails, and suddenly you see a face looking directly at you, eyes wide with excitement, a mischievous smirk playing on their lips. You can't help but be drawn in, your curiosity piqued. That's the power of faces and emotions. Don't underestimate the human element. It's what makes us connect, engage, and ultimately click that play button. Text is crucial, but it's a double-edged sword. Too much text and you'll clutter your thumbnail, making it look like a messy ransom note. But the right amount of clear, concise text can elevate your thumbnail to a whole new level. Imagine you're driving down the street and you see a billboard with tiny, illegible text. You wouldn't even bother trying to read it, right? Same goes for your thumbnail. Use large, bold fonts that are easy to read at a glance. Think about the hierarchy of information. What's the most important message you want to convey? Make that the biggest and boldest text. Use contrasting colors to make your text pop against the background. Remember, the goal is to communicate your video's essence in a split second. People shouldn't have to squint or pause to decipher your text. Make it bold, clear, and instantly understandable. Building a brand is like building a house, brick by brick, and your thumbnail is another brick in that foundation. Consistency is key. Just like you maintain a consistent style in your videos, your thumbnails should reflect your brand identity. Think of your favorite YouTubers. They all have a distinct visual style that's instantly recognizable. That's brand consistency at work. Use your brand colors, fonts, and logos consistently across all your thumbnails. This visual consistency not only creates a cohesive look for your channel, but also helps build recognition. People will start associating your unique style with your content. It's like a visual signature that says, "Hey, this is a video from." So don't be afraid to inject your personality into your thumbnails. Let your brand shine through every pixel. It's what sets you apart from the sea of content out there. Simplicity is king. In a world of endless distractions, a clean, minimalist design can be a breath of fresh air. Resist the urge to cram everything and the kitchen sink into your thumbnail. Less is more. Think of your thumbnail as a visual haiku. You want to convey a powerful message with the fewest elements possible. A cluttered thumbnail is like a cluttered mind. It's hard to focus on what's important. Choose a single focal point and build your design around it. It could be a person's face, a key object, or even a single word. Let that focal point dominate the space, allowing the viewer's eye to rest on it effortlessly. Remember, simplicity doesn't mean boring. It means clarity, focus, and impact. It's about cutting through the noise and delivering your message with laser precision. Color is emotion. It has the power to evoke feelings, set the tone, and grab attention. And when it comes to thumbnails, color contrast is your secret weapon. Think of a stop sign. It's bright red for a reason to stand out and demand attention. Similarly, your thumbnail should use colors that pop against the background, making it impossible to ignore. Experiment with vibrant, contrasting colors that fit the mood and message of your video. If it's a fun, energetic video, go for bright, playful colors. If it's a serious, dramatic video, opt for darker, more intense colors. Remember, color is subjective. What evokes excitement in one person might evoke boredom in another. So don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for your brand and content. Creating a killer thumbnail isn't just about snapping a photo and slapping some text on it. It's about utilizing the right tools to elevate your game. Thankfully, there's a plethora of graphic design tools out there that can help you create professional-looking thumbnails. Think of these tools as your creative arsenal. From basic photo editing software to more advanced design programs, there's a tool for every skill level and budget. Explore programs like Adobe Photoshop or GIMP for advanced editing capabilities. Or, if you're looking for something more user-friendly, try Canva or PicMonkey. These platforms offer a wide range of templates, graphics, and fonts to make thumbnail creation a breeze. Remember, you don't need to be a design whiz to create stunning thumbnails. With a little exploration and experimentation, you'll find the tools that empower you to unleash your creative vision. The world of YouTube is constantly changing, and what works today might not work tomorrow. That's why testing and optimizing your thumbnails is crucial for long-term success. Think of it like a scientific experiment. You have a hypothesis, your thumbnail, and you need to test it to see if it yields the desired results, more views. Try creating multiple thumbnail variations for the same video and track their performance using YouTube analytics. Pay attention to click-through rates, CTR, to see which thumbnails are grabbing the most attention. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to thumbnails. What works for one channel might not work for another. So embrace the process of experimentation, analyze the data, and refine your approach over time. So there you have it, the secrets to crafting thumbnails that attract viewers like moths to a flame. Now it's your turn to put these tips into action. Remember, your thumbnail is your first impression. Make it count. Experiment. Play with colors, fonts, and imagery. Find what works for your channel and your audience, and most importantly, have fun with it. Creating thumbnails should be an enjoyable process, a chance to express your creativity and make your videos stand out from the crowd. Now go out there and create some scroll-stopping thumbnails. Remember, your thumbnail is your first impression. Make it count.